Hey there guys, it's Gus, and today we're going to be unboxing the Kyosho Inferno Gt2 with the 2020 Mercedes Amg Gt3 body. There's another NITRO, comes with what looks like a fairly decent radio. Metal gear, like around a 9 kilogram it looks like from the numbers on there, so nothing crazy on the servos. 2-speed. The .25 Kyosho motor, the KE25, and it looks like it comes with everything except for the fuel and batteries for the remote, and of course the glow starter. Alright, well, let's get her opened up here. Looks pretty fancy. So here sounds like tools. Radio. It's actually got a screen on it. That's pretty neat. Feels pretty good. And then we got an air filter, and a couple of wrenches. Got the tire wrench, crossbar, and some Allen keys, and some zip ties. Fancy, really nice body on here, and all this stuff is pretty flexible, so if I flip it, it should be good. Got mirrors on there. Body feels nice and stout. And we got the setup in here are 2-speed trans, dual brakes. Oh, I missed the manual on the bottom of the box. All of our parts and everything in there. And a bind plug. And it's got how to adjust and work on the 2-speed. It only comes with double A's in there, so I'm going to use one of my other receiver packs to put in there. Aluminum there. Looks pretty good. Tires are pretty stout, but they're still squishy enough, so we should be good for grip on the road. And according to the box, it goes 70 kilometers an hour, which in math in my head is going to be what, around 55-ish, which should be pretty good for a parking lot ripper. Fuel rates, endpoint adjustment, trims, exponential. Not a bad little radio. I'll more than likely throw in one of my Spectrum ones into it, but we'll see. We'll give this one a whirl and see how it works. Feels like we could use a little thicker shock oil in it. Seems a little Boeing-y, but it should be fine for an on-road car. We do have jupit screws in there, so we can adjust that. Yeah, overall it looks pretty good. I wish it would have came with a saddle pack or something like that for the batteries for in here, like a lot of the other ones do now, but I think we'll be alright. Plastic shock tellers. I don't know about that. I'm sure they probably have upgrades. Should be okay, but I guess we shall see. On-road cars are pretty well protected on those, so maybe it'll be alright. Alright, well, that's all I got for right now. I'm going to go ahead and get this outside and get her fired up and get her broken in. Alright, we got her outside. I'm going to take her for do some heat cycles on it. It says in the manual you're supposed to put this little restrictor plate in here and run it that way for 5 tanks, avoiding full throttle. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put the air filter on, and then I'm going to tune it rich, and we will go from there. So primed. Alright, well, I got the first tank run through her. She's a little, it takes a little bit to get this one tuned. It's not set up at all from the factory. It was like super rich. It would barely stay running, so it took me a little bit, but I got her tuned in. She's still on the fat side, but it stays running good now, and so yeah, I'm gonna let her cool off, run another tank through her. Alright, got her 2 tanks ran through on just doing heat cycles. I'm just gonna rip her around and burn a couple rich tanks through it. Well, I lost my motor mount screws. They came loose, vibrated out. Luckily, I found them, but I had to Loctite them, so that means I can't run it again till tomorrow, because otherwise the Loctite won't set and they'll just vibrate back out. So I'm going to bring it in and go over some of the other screws too, just to make sure that nothing else is going to fall out. Okay, we got her all broke in and tuned up pretty good. So me and Josh are going to take her out for a rip. Oh man. Was just running good. Uh-oh, Raggy.
Shortcut.
It's way cooler with the body, huh?
Wow. That's kind of goofy, right?
Whoa. And there she go. Ugh.
That's bad.
Uh-oh.
You put a bit of a dent in it.
Messed you up already. Did I break something? I lost the shock piece. It's a little black round thing. Yep.
Nah, doesn't look too good. Or is it?
That's how it's supposed to look.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was shackled off.
It's like something ain't right. That's why. There you go, sir. Whoa, I thought you were going in the road.
Uh-oh.
What?
Can't turn anymore. the other way. Oh yeah, I can. Right? I had to go kaput, so now it looks like it's better.
Probably had a rock in there.
We definitely need to go somewhere for this.
Yeah, we need to go to the parking lot. Today we're just testing it out. I can't see. Whoa! I just lost radio.
Whoa, that's not good.
Oh, I just lost steering. Either the servo died or the servo receiver came loose.
Was that no more? Is that a no more driving? Video's over?
We'll see. I'm gonna bet the servo died.
That's so fun.
Yeah, I don't think I have any. Oh yeah, I do. Servo's junk. That means we're done for today. I knew it too. I just knew these servos, they just didn't look very good. But, all right, well, it's a blast to drive. That's all we got for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.